Thursday at this time. Civic Media meteorologist Brittany Merlot for a little weather and wine. Sure, you're all smiles this morning
You
because
know,
we
I
got
am.
snow.
Well, you got the snow. I didn't get anything here in Wausau
There
besides a
was nothing in
trace.
Wausau.
No, this was definitely a southeast storm. I mean, West Allis picking up 8.5 inches, Milwaukee 7.5. I mean, even Sister Bay, Door County picked up 6 inches. So this was really, really driven by lake enhancement, those winds coming off the lake, that snow totals really increasing by Lake Michigan, and the rest of us, we didn't get much.
There was a pretty solid line right across the state, wasn't there? It went up
Yeah.
to Green Bay, and then it seemed like everything north of Green Bay was pretty fine, except again, if you were along the lake.
Yep, exactly. I mean, I think Janesville picked up 6 inches and Edgerton, but that was about it for the max snowfall totals from that system. But we needed it. We were 4 storms behind, so now we're three. And this weekend will make up for that.
Well, and it's really important for folks to realize I know it's February. It's like what do you mean we need snow? It's drought issues. We
Yes.
need
Yep.
an accumulation of snow over the winter so that when it melts in spring, the ground is wet and it makes it easier for our farmers to grow things.
Yes, we do. And we also need the cold too. I know today is a little bit brutal. Those wind chills are making us all feel sub-zero, but even the cranberry farmers, they need that. They need the ice, they need it frozen for those marshes so that the cranberries, our number one producer out of the state, can actually be well and good. So right now we're looking good statewide for farmers and precipitation and all of that with this forecast coming up. We should be good to go for spring.
So I can go back to hating snow without feeling guilty.
After this weekend, yes.
Okay, fine.
Couple more days, Greg.
On Sunday, I get to grumble. I'm going to sit there in my robe with a cup of coffee going, snow always plowing me in.
Because our
We're
next
all
round
be
is
doing
gonna
that.
the next round is gonna start tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes. So this weekend is very, very complicated in terms of forecasting. And I'm just going to say a blanket statement. The entire state of Wisconsin should probably stay in this weekend because it is going to be wild and snowy all weekend long. Here's what's happening. I'm going to try my best to break it down for you. These models have been all over the place and things keep changing. Some of them are blowing them out with crazy snow totals, and I don't really think that's going to happen. So, what we're looking at is snow starting tomorrow, Valentine's Day, the day we all want to go out and go on dates and do special things. I strongly suggest not to because we are looking at snow starting in the western part of the state around 3 o'clock, spreading statewide, reaching eastern areas by 7 o'clock, and it's going to hit hard and fast. Quick accumulations, and we're looking at 4 to 7 inches into places of central Wisconsin and a good 3 to 5 inches far, far south and far, far north in the state. This is just tomorrow afternoon into the evening. We still have snow scattering through on Saturday. We could see another 1 to 3 inches into central parts of the state, and then another 2 to 5 inches into southeast parts of the state, where some lake enhancement could really filter in there as those winds shift off the lake. The system nears us. Some places could get 6 inches. And then Sunday, a cold front comes through, and for a long time it wasn't doing anything, but now it wants to spark up more snow where we could get another inch or two on Sunday. So this would put weekend snow totals nearing a foot in some spots, and all of us well over a half of a foot. I know. Gulp.
Greg's biting his lip.
See, my only thing is that I do not have a choice. I have to go out on Friday night and Saturday night, so I do not like driving in this weather. If someone could just, come pick me up in a helicopter or a flying carpet or teleportation, that'd be great. I just the notion of driving in this weather is always, it makes me nervous.
Absolutely. And it should. It's going to be a lighter, fluffier type of snow at first. Temperatures tomorrow will get into those mid to upper 20s, so it will turn a little wetter and heavier as it continues on. And then the cold Sunday, really, really light snow. So those road conditions are going to be poor. If you have to travel like Greg does, get that emergency weather kit in your car right now. Cat litter.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, you mentioned that yesterday before the storm. Can you just go over briefly, or is there an article we can read on civicmedia.us that talks about a winter weather emergency kit for your car?
Yes, so we definitely have that on our website, but just to reiterate it, what I have, and I always have in my car, is cat litter or sand, because you want that for traction. If you go off the road and you're stuck in a snowbank, you're going to want those things. Plus some extra gloves, hat, hand warmers, fill up your gas tank too, because these are colder temperatures. If you do get into an accident or spin off the road, you want that heat, don't you? So
Yeah.
you need the gas until someone comes and gets you. Road crews are going to be slammed this weekend between accidents and getting people off the side of the road and stuff like that. So you're going to want everything you can in your car, extra chargers, maybe even a battery bank too, in case your car isn't running. If you have an electrical car, some of those don't like the cold weather and get fussy. Those are the essentials. And a shovel. They even sell collapsible, foldable shovels. So if you have a small trunk or car, it'll fit nicely.
Might be a good night tomorrow night to stay home and have a nice romantic dinner if you were planning on going out for Valentine's Day. And just keep up on the forecast. And don't forget about that great website, 511wi.gov. And that will show you every accident all across the state of Wisconsin, places to avoid, roads to avoid. And it's going to stay cold, Brittany. So I'm going to go get out the leaf blower after the show is over and see if I can blow off what's left of the snow that we didn't get last night. So
yes, take a video. I want to see this.
I should have done that.
It works.
Yay.
Yeah.
I know. Or a broom if you don't have
I
one.
wish you would have told me this like 3 weeks ago before I dropped a nice bit of coin on a snowblower.
You might be happy that you have that this weekend. You might be happy that you have that this weekend.
Which reminds me, shovel and shifts. This is snow, a lot of snow. If you're getting hot and sweaty, it is freezing outside, so something is wrong. Pay attention to your body, but attacks can happen.
Listen to Brittany Merlot, Weather and Wine. She joins us every Thursday at this time. Thank you so much, Brittany. Really appreciate it. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Stay close. You're listening to Matt and Air on Air. This is the Civic Media Radio Network.